Welcome back, Principles of Management. How are you? This is Mr. Argueta coming to you week number 6. You made it. Well done, guys. For those of you who have fought through this battle, who have accepted the challenge, here you are. You're 1 week away from completing your course. So let me be pretty clear here because I think it's important for you to keep in mind on. Okay, let me make sure I don't confuse you here. So, of course, we have this week, and we'll be completing our assignments this week and our discussions this week. Next week is actually Thanksgiving week, and you are off, which means no work is due next week. No discussion will be posted. No work will be assigned. You will have a free week to do whatever you want. Eat some good turkey. In my case, we're gonna have my family's making, as I think I mentioned, my wife is from a Puerto Rican descent, so we'll be having what they call pavo chon, which means a turkey that tastes like another Puerto Rican food called lechon, which is a pork, like a pork shoulder roasted, and we'll have pork shoulder as well as potato salad and rice with beans, or not rice with, yeah, rice with beans, which is arroz con gandules. And then we're inviting some people over, friends of our children and their families. So we'll be hosting Thanksgiving next week. Next week. It'll be good food. We'll be having a beverage called coquito, which is a Puerto Rican type of eggnog. What else? What else can I share with you? Desserts are going to be on the guests that are coming along, so we're looking forward to that. Probably some type of pumpkin pie, I would imagine. That's pretty standard. That said, I hope you guys enjoy Thanksgiving. I hope you have a good time. For those of you who maybe have a difficult time during this season, I want to let you know that although I'm not next to you, I want you to consider, if you need someone to chat, send me an email. I'll be more than happy to, I don't know if I could help. I just want to be available to anybody. I know these are difficult times. A few years ago, I lost my dad, who was a very big figure in my life, as you guys seen from the video last week. He's a big reason why I fight to continue to, not let his sacrifice go in vain. So when I lost him, the holidays were a difficult time, and I understand that many of you might be going through that. So please know you're not alone. Please reach out to somebody, anybody. We also have services here for you. That's professional services that are available at no cost. If you need information on that, absolutely let me know. Let me know, please. I know how isolating that must feel, and I know that a lot of people don't know where to turn for help. Please know that there's a community of people that want to help, that care about you. So that said, turning our attention to last week, great discussions. Thank you for what would be considered the difference between a leader and a manager. Well done. I have graded those and have put those into your grade book. Next week, we will not have class technically, but the week after that, which is December 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th, we will, and that will be your final week, including your final. With that also, remember, during the midterm, you did not have a discussion. During the final week, you will not have a discussion. So make sure that you are somehow staying up to date with the weekly quizzes, because that's where your tests will be coming from. The questions. Other than that, it's been crazy. As you can tell, I'm wearing a sweater today with a scarf. You see it behind me. This morning was in the high 30s. Right now, it is 3:40 and it's showing 65 and sunny, about to reach 70 degrees today. And I think Thursday is going to reach a high of like 80. So wild times in Georgia. Crazy times. That said, please stay healthy and hydrated. Here's my water. And of course, you can't live without coffee. By the way, talking about coffee, I ran into someone that is a student of this class at work. So it was a pleasure to run into you. And I'm glad that you stopped and said, I am a student. And it was awesome. So, all right. Let me get to a little bit of housekeeping and business. This week, we're talking about my favorite topic. We're talking about your plan, your statement. We all struggle, as I mentioned earlier, and go through difficult times. And if we don't have a goal, and in business we call that a mission and a vision, right? Vision is where we're going, a mission is how we're getting there. If we don't have that, we end up losing track of why we're doing what we're doing. I think it's important for us to do that. I've mentioned about the obituary topic, like I had to create my own obituary in one of my speech classes, and it makes you really consider what you want to do in life, short term and long term. I started reading some of the people who are already posted. Well done, guys. That's exactly what we're trying to see is what's the purpose of getting a degree? So realistically, a degree is just a piece of paper, and you're going to hang it up somewhere, and no one cares. And it's important for you to take advantage of the process more than just trying to earn that paper, because that paper might get you an interview, doesn't get you the job. And just because you have that paper, they're not just going to hand jobs over to you. So I've learned that a lot has to do with hard work and you being prepared and being ready for the interview and you giving it your best foot forward. That might get you qualified to get the interview, but you can't stand on that during the interview. Everyone else applying has that same paper. So that said, I want to see you guys talk about that personal statement of purpose. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? And I shared that with you in this bonus video. I shared that with you in regards to my vision and my purpose and why I got into teaching. And it's really exciting to get to meet a lot of you guys. This upcoming graduation, I'll be conducting the prayer basically for the graduation, but I would love to meet some of you that are out there graduating, because that's what makes this job exciting, is to see you start your career after going through this process. Other than that, what else do we got? Let me think here. January 2nd, we have an advisory board meeting where we're going to continue to discuss the growth of this program with professionals and business leaders. One of the things that they brought up a couple of years ago is they wanted to see a certificate that's dedicated to small business management. So people who are either going to work for like a family business or a smaller business. By small, I mean 500 employees or less, or someone that wants to start their business. And we did. We call it the Small Business Management Certificate. So if you're interested in that, please email us and we can get you more information. We have a couple classes that are dedicated to that. One of them being small business management, and the other one being retail management. Now, don't be confused. That's not for people who want to go into the retail business like a storefront. That's just how we present our business to the world. So a lot of people, I think that's like, oh, I don't want to go work at a retail store. It has nothing to do with that. It has more to do with how you present your business in a retail environment. Other than that, I do want to recall, I want to remind you guys that whenever we have an event at school, I encourage you to come. I encourage you to meet your instructors. I encourage you, I know not all of you can because you're working, but if you can, they do these things called spring fling and fall festivals and stuff like that. And they give a lot of swag to like the students. This bag back here, that's like a canvas bag they gave away with a whole bunch of stuff for students. But that lunch bag too, they gave away. And I use it all the time. I love it. They give a lot of little things. I don't know if I could show you here, but they'll give out like hats. They'll give out like this type of stuff for your sodas, I guess. They just give out a lot of different things. So I don't want you to feel like you're missing out because you're online. And one of the purposes of these videos is so you won't feel disconnected from the school itself, that you will still feel connected to me as an instructor, but to the school as an entirety. So we'd love for you to take advantage of that. And if you can't make it that day, I would encourage you to still come a day that you're off, that you can come to the school and say, I couldn't make it. Is there a way that I can get the lunch bag? And I'm sure they'll give it to you. There's tons of them. So let them know you're part of the business management program, and maybe there's an instructor. I know Ms. Gentry is usually in Calhoun or Floyd in Rome. I'm usually in Dalton, but usually visit other areas. So just see if you can see one of us. Miss Castillo is usually in Catoosa. So we have presence in different campuses. So if you can, stop by, say hi. We want to be accessible to you. We want to be available to you. Other than that, thank you for the feedback in regards to inviting professionals to have conversations. I will be implementing that. Last thing I want to remind you is that we are in the middle of registration for the spring semester. So if you have not yet registered, please do so because classes are filling up. One of my principals class, that one you're taking now, is already full. The other one's very close to full. So I know you won't register for this class because you've already taken it, but I will, between you and me, let me tell you a secret. I will be teaching Intro to Business. So if you have not taken Introduction to Business, I will be teaching that class. Make sure you sign up because I don't do that often. So the opportunity I get to teach a different class, I will. And this upcoming spring, I will be teaching Introduction to Business. So if you can sign up for that class, you'll have the same format and a different class. What do we got? This weekend? Not much. Friday, I'll be training a group of people from Mohawk. Looking forward to that. And it's just been a busy week. It's been a busy week, guys, and just excited to take some time off during this break and enjoy some time. Don't miss Friday, Black Friday. I know many of you guys are going shopping, but the Chicago Bears are going to be playing, and we are doing so good. We are kicking butt and taking aim. So make sure you tune into that. I think that's about it, guys. It's been a great semester. You guys have been amazing students. I really appreciate the feedback, the conversations I read. I try to reply to as many people as possible. I read all of them, though. I make sure I read all of your posts, and I read all of the posts that you put to me. So I appreciate you doing that. I think that's about it. Let me know if there's anything I can do for you. If not, I guess stay warm in the morning and stay cool in the afternoon. I guess that's the way to say it now. Enjoy your Thanksgiving break. And as I mentioned, I'll reiterate, if you are going through a difficult time, please, please, please reach out to somebody. There's hundreds of people who care and want to support you. If not, this is the last time we see each other this route because I don't make a video in week 8 or 7. So I guess this is a sad goodbye. And here's to you who stuck with it and made it happen for you. I am super proud to say this class has been wonderful. You guys have been amazing. So I appreciate all the participation, all the work. Thank you for adhering to the guidelines and making my life a lot easier, giving me an opportunity to focus more on you and not trying to deal with catching people doing something wrong. Know this, you earned your grade. So if you got an A or you got a higher grade, you earned your grade. I didn't give it to you. You earned it. You earned every bit of it. So be proud of that. And I wish you the very best. I wish you happy holidays and be safe out there. Take care of yourselves. And if you see me out and about, don't be afraid. I do not bite. I'm not mean. Say hi. Say, hey, are you? This weekend I ran into someone guilty here. I was shopping at the new Marshalls in Calhoun. And she said, I think you're one of my professors. And I said, I might be. I said, do you watch a bunch of videos that talk about coffee? And she said, yes. So if you're watching this video, thank you for saying hi, and I appreciate that. Other than that, guys, have a wonderful, wonderful time. I hope you enjoyed the semester. I hope you did a good job. Take care. I just noticed my banana. I need to eat it. It doesn't look that good anymore, but take care, everyone. We'll see you next time. Make sure you sign up for that Intro to Business class if you haven't yet.